Greetings traders, in this video I will show you how you can develop your own personal trading algorithm because, well, if you have to trade correctly and if you need reliable trading tool, personal trading algorithm is extremely important aspect of your trading strategy because, well, you simply need something you could rely on and something that works without your own subjective interferences, your own laziness, your own undisciplinedness or impulsivity, because let's face it, these weaknesses every one of us has. Even the best traders, even the best investors in the world, they all have their own emotional weaknesses, but they are smart in one fact: they're able to either automatize their trading actions, so they detach their emotions from trading, or they have someone else who does the trading for them, so they have emotional gap between them and traders. That's why it's so important. But now let's start. First things first, what is trading algorithm? Actually, despite everything that you hear on internet, well, on internet you have heard a lot of things, right? But personal trading algorithm is a really simple thing. It's part of your trading strategy that could be made into specific code with very strict actions, and you could automatize them, and that's it. This is everything you have to understand about personal trading algorithms. So in its essence, it could be extremely simple thing and extremely simple strategy. And I will show you this in this video. So let's go now into more specific things. Let's see how we could actually see what algorithm is and how we could actually create it. And with that, we need to have most important key components of your algorithm. First things first, of course, is that you have to understand what type of strategy you have. For simplicity, let's start off long-term trend following strategy, and that means our main strategy will work around moving averages. So now we have S&P 500, we have daily chart, and we have 200-day exponential moving average. This will serve as our point for our trade openings and our trade closings. From here, we will start very simply. If prices are above moving average, approach is simple. If prices are above moving average, we will buy and we will do nothing else. We won't short sell because stock market is difficult to sell short. So we will have long only strategy. When prices are closing above major moving average, we will buy. We will close only when prices are crossing moving average again. And that's it. We will have only one input. So if prices are above moving average, we have a buy option. If it goes opposite direction, we will sell. Whether this is trade like here, where we bought it here and sold it here, or place when we are buying here and holding it for 1 year. So one simple approach. And we will use average true range for our determination with how large our stop loss will be. So in here, we will have last value of average true range and we will multiply it by 3. So in other words, stop loss be 3 times as high as average true range below moving average. That's it. This is our output. Next step for us is to choose trading platform. Now we have opened TradingView, but we could use MetaTrader as well because it's really simple strategy and it will work on all major platforms. But now for analytics, we will have TradingView, but for trading we could use MetaTrader for. So this is second point. Now here it comes slightly trickier. Now we have to call this not platform but strategy. So for that we need simply understand what are simple functions of strategy, how we open trades, how we close trades, how we re-enter market, and how we choose risk. So we have to write these points on Excel spreadsheets. So for simple understanding, we have to write them for ourselves. So we are understanding our idea. We have to name these points. What's the market? What's the entry point? What's the stop loss point? What's the take profit point? How are calculating the risks? The more precise, the more clear definitions we'll have for us, easier for us it will be to code. So first things first, write down this on Excel spreadsheet. Once it's nailed and it's simply understandable for you and you know all those pitfalls and all those slight nuances where it might not work, once we have the base, we could actually make a couple of things. Firstly, we could code us for ourselves. For that, we could either go to ChatGPT and ask what's the best programming language depending on our platform and how this would look. So it's simple, just open ChatGPT, write this formula down and tell it to write it as trading strategy. So this is one option. Second option is you could go to MetaTrader website and ask for programmers to code this strategy and run it on MetaTrader. That's why I told you to go and write it down for yourself on Excel spreadsheet, because if you have really precise strategy, experienced programmers will don't have any issue at all to write you this strategy as a code. So these are the two options how you could get your own trading code if you don't know programming languages yourself. If this is set, we could go to next phase, and this is input that trading strategy into trading platform. And once this is set, you could start and slowly backtest this strategy. So here's my suggestion. If you want to try to backtest it, you simply do one thing: backtest it in really, I don't know, observable time period. For instance, if it's daily S&P 500 chart, do it for previous 10 years, and you have to see what's the difference between mechanical backtesting and your own personal backtesting with the Excel spreadsheet and your own personal calculations. I don't know whether this is on sheet of paper or on Excel or whatever, but simply backtested it with computer code and backtested it with your own subjective discretionary approach. So, and if they have similar results, they won't have identical results, but if they have similar results and if it's profitable, then it is something. But if results different, then there is something wrong either with your code or with your strategy. So there is the important thing: those results should be very simple and similar. So your backtesting and your personal analysis should be equal. Once this is set, then you could demo trade it for a while and to see whether actually it opens and closes the trades and chooses risk in the way you want. If this is correct, for instance, if you have coded your strategy at November and it goes for 3 months in the same way as it would be if you could be trading manually, that's why we have daily trading strategy, you might have something. And once that is set, you could slowly start to trade with live account with small money. And then here will be the difference. There will be worse trade executions, there will be slippages, and there will be commissions. And you have to see how you could actually pull this up with those realistical costs and realistical price executions. And then compare how your trading is compared with your manual trading and your automatic trading. And if those are working together well, then you might have a good trading strategy. So this is the way how to do it in simple approach. Here's the thing, it sounds rather tricky if you're a complete beginner, but I have solutions for you how you could actually see how this is done by professionals. Join my Telegram channel. There you will be seeing how I trade automatized trading strategies with great success. You will see them both in shorter time frames and in lower time frames. You will see live market analysis, you will see live trades, and most importantly, you will get free trading signals. So all you have to do is join me with link that you see below the video and you are set, because it's completely free. So you have a lot to win if you join me there. So join my Telegram channel and let's conclude this video. Now, what we can conclude. Firstly, you have to have good trading strategy with very strict and formal rules. So there is no subjective interpretations of what market you trade, what time frames you choose, what's the way you open your trades, your close trades, what's your stop loss and take profit approaches, how you risk the markets. Everything has to be nailed down perfectly. Once you have this nailed down perfectly and you understand your strategy well, then you have to see which platform will you use, whether this will be TradingView or MetaTrader. Once this is set, go and see what's the best programming language for it and how you could code it. Whether you could do it yourself, use maybe ChatGPT as some sort of advisory, or simply go to MetaTrader website to professional software developer. They could give you this into professional code. So once you have code and once you have installed with your trading platform, then do backtesting and compare this with your own manual backtesting results. Results should have to be really similar. If they are not, well, your strategy won't work. And secondly, of course, your strategy has to have good profit rates with reasonable risk. Actually make it sense for you to trade it, because if you are making less than, I don't know, index points, or you have like 90% drawdowns, well, there is no purpose to trade this strategy. So it has to match with your realistic manual testing, and it has to be good trading results. If this is well, so you might have something. Then you could start to trade it on demo account and see whether the strategy automatically opens and closes trades and whether it realistically reflects real-life trading environment. If this is set, then you could actually trade it with live account and compare how it's actually trading with live account, with real slippages, with real price executions, and whether it's working better than your own manual trading. If you have this, you might have something, because automatic trading strategy has great advantage of executing trades when you are not available behind the screen, and it takes off that emotional attachment to trading, which in many cases could ruin us. So use it wisely. It's an extremely important tool, but it takes time to learn it, and it's not for complete beginners. But to understand how it works better, join my Telegram channel, and of course watch all of my videos. Subscribe me because I will have a lot of valuable content. So thanks for watching. Till later.